Pipers, it's editing in the days from now, so it's going to be my last video 2016, so I'll probably give you a little run of the background. So I've had a very fun year on YouTube. It's my last video for 2016, so next time I see you guys will be 2017. So thank you very much for watching my videos. I made a lot of videos this year, I probably made 600 videos this year. I've got a lot more subscribers, sometimes big ass cigars for life, and it's been a very fun year. So I've really enjoyed my year on YouTube, so this year's been very fun. This year has been interesting on YouTube, to say the least. Definitely interesting year on YouTube, a lot of newer subscribers. I've had a pretty interesting year on YouTube. YouTube has changed a lot. YouTube has definitely gotten more interesting, and this year has been very interesting for me, just to put it that way. So, in good ways and bad ways, and bad ways and good ways, I've had a pretty interesting year. So, I've had some, let's just say, up and down relationships in the last couple of years, or on and off. So, this year on YouTube has been very interesting, and I do plan on making videos for the indefinite future on YouTube, so I will make videos for the indefinite future, keep subscribing, that kind of stuff. So, this year has been very interesting for me on YouTube. So, I have had some interesting interactions, so I'll say that. I don't want this video to be like 10 minutes long, but I'm going to tell you guys what's going on, kind of like a recap of 2016 also. So, this is my last video of 2016. Next time you see a video, it'll be 2017. Yeah, this year has been kind of interesting. So, definitely pretty interesting this year on YouTube. So, my channel has really grown, so I've done a lot more things on YouTube, and I admit that I've done less tobacco stuff. So, a lot of people are a little bit upset about that. They're saying, like, well, this is a tobacco-related channel, Smoking SE. Why aren't you doing just tobacco-related stuff? And, unfortunately, after 3,000 videos, I have to do something besides tobacco. So, I wear the weird comments videos, they're not everyone's cup of tea, and that's why I only do them twice a week now. So, I do the weird comments videos twice a week, because I am aware that not everybody likes, hearing troll comments. And some people recommend doing, like, funny comments, like, instead of troll comments, like, funny comments. And to be perfectly frank and honest, I don't really have any funny comments. I mean, I think, Blank Flavor Black and Mild is pretty damn funny. So it's a troll comment, but it's pretty damn funny. And you know what? This year has been pretty interesting on YouTube. So, I've had some pretty interesting stuff going on. So, my channel is growing substantially. I'm almost at 2,100 subscribers, 2,100 subscribers. I've had some interesting experiences, both bad and good this year. So, I've had some up and down relationships with people, so both on YouTube and not. So, I've had some interesting experiences doing a lot more stuff not related to tobacco. So I do cat videos now, food videos, I do ramble videos. Oh, he's farted, sorry. The fart videos, we're going to love that. So, I've done, weird comments videos. I started the weird comments series this year, actually almost a year ago. And that's an interesting series. Some people really like it. Some people say, troll comments are really funny. Some people really hate it and say, like, it's Smoking SE, why in the world are you doing this? I don't get why you're doing this. It's like, but to be perfectly frank and honest, this year on YouTube has been fantastic. So, this year on YouTube has been fantastic. I've gotten, probably a couple hundred more subscribers on YouTube. I've gotten, a lot more, things on YouTube. Also, I've gotten more views. I reached the 1 million views mark. And, you know what, I'm aware I'm not the next, like, PewDiePie on YouTube, but I've made this very clear, explicitly at least, I would say at least half a dozen times, if not more. I don't want to go viral. So people like, Smoking SE, it really sucks. It really sucks that you've been on YouTube for almost 7 years now. Actually, almost 7 years exactly. January 8th is my 7-year anniversary. Expect a video for that with nice big ass cigars, big ass cigar for life. I'm sick still. So people like Smoking SE. It's like, you've been on YouTube for almost 7 years. Why aren't you have more subscribers? And you know what? Tobacco-related channels in general don't get, tons and tons of subscribers. People expect after 4, 5, 6, 7 years that tobacco channels are going to get, like, tons and tons and tons of views. It's like most tobacco-related channels, like Pipe Friend's channel even, and he was like the godfather of the YouTube Pipe community. It's like he even capped out like 12,000 or 13,000 subscribers. So it's like he was like the godfather of the YouTube pipe community, and he never got past 13,000 subscribers. And most pipe smokers, cigar smokers, with the exception of a few people here and there, don't get like 250,000 subscribers unless they do other stuff. Because honestly, people just talking about tobacco, which a lot of people love, a lot of people hate. It's a love and hate relationship, and I've had some relationships like that. So it's kind of like, a lot of people love Big Ass Cigar for Life, including me. I love the Big Ass Cigar for Life. But it's like, at a certain point, you have to talk about something besides tobacco. You wonder why people like Cutter Lovery have so many subscribers. They have like, 500,000 subscribers or whatever. It's because they do things besides tobacco. So, really, the only people I'm really aware of that have like a ton of subscribers. This video's a little bit too long, sorry about this. I wanted this video 6 minutes long. It's like the only people I'm aware of who really have a ton of subscribers and do nothing but tobacco. Brian Glenn, I think, Cigar Vixen, I think they have a ton of subscribers, but really, unless you're like a professional person like them, your chance, my point I'm trying to make is, after a long time rambling, is your chance of getting that much is very slim. So, and people wonder, Smoking Essie, are you still happy on YouTube? Are you still happy when you're doing things besides tobacco? And the answer is yes. I've had a very fun year on YouTube, and I'm going to do videos for the definite future. And, people can say what they ever want to me. They can troll me, they can flame me, they can say, Smoking Essie, you're a whatever, I don't care. Screw them. So, screw you, dude. It's kind of like, if you want to watch my videos, that's fine, but you don't have to be a dick about it. It's like, and like, really, to be perfectly frank and honest, my point of the video is for people who are like, wow, their jaw is dropping. Wow, Smoking Essie's been on YouTube for almost 7 years. He only has less than like 3,000 subscribers. That's actually very typical of a YouTube pipe and smoking channel. So, even people like Match860, as in Matches 860, even people like, J-X, typically, I think they only have like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 subscribers. It's not typically, a hobby, the pipe smoking hobby, or the cigar smoking hobby. Cigars a little bit more. It gets like, 250,000 subscribers. And for people who are like the trolls, and like people like that who are just a-holes, who just say like, wow, you've been on YouTube for almost 7 years, you have only like 2,000 subscribers. That's pathetic, dude. You know what? Screw them. It's like, it's kind of like, at a certain point, don't be surprised, because typically in this hobby, you do not get like 100,000 subscribers. So the only reason people like Cutter Lovery typically have that amount is because, I know it's turned into a long ramble, sorry about this, is because they do things besides tobacco. So, and the reason I've gotten a lot of subscribers recently is because I'm doing things besides tobacco. So, really, when it comes down to it, so the point of the video, after a long time rambling, is if you are expecting to get like 250,000 subscribers, you're not going to get that with tobacco. So, very, very few people want to, just, watch tobacco. So, unless, of course, you're like the cigar aficionado magazine, that kind of stuff, and you're doing, like, professional photography, you're doing, like, professional this and that, it's like, typically people with tobacco, the average Joe pipe smoker, cigar smoker, people typically don't want to watch tobacco. And typically, I found in the last, 6 months or so, since I started doing things besides tobacco, including weird comments videos, food vlogs, cat videos, that kind of stuff, and, medical videos about my colostomy bag, which goes. So, I found that I've gotten a lot more views. I'm actually getting more subscribers. So, I mean, I was getting a little bit frustrated about 6 months ago, because I really had run out of tobacco ideas, and I started doing the weird comment videos nonstop, and people were like, you know what? This gets kind of repetitive. And my whole point is, you get it. So, it gets a little bit repetitive. I mean, after saying, screw you, dude, 5,000 times, you get the point. So, I'm never going to stop making videos. I'm happy on YouTube. But the point I'm trying to make is, my message to people who are hating me, or trolling me, or people who disagree with my opinion, somebody gets messaged me on Facebook, sorry, is honestly, kind of like, don't expect a tobacco channel like mine to ever become like 15, 30,000, 50,000 subscribers. So it's just not going to happen because, typically what I find is this video's 10 minutes long, this video's way too long. It's like, I've had an extremely fun time on YouTube this year, despite some things that have been going on in my personal life. I've had some up and down relationships this year, so I've also had some medical issues with my colostomy bag, and also some nasty intestinal issues, so I've had some up and down things going on this year. I'm also trying to find a job in an office as opposed to retail, so here in Massachusetts. So this year's been up and down for me. Some things have been very good, smoking nice big ass cigars, making more YouTube videos, having a lot of free time, lounging around the house. But typically, I've had a lot of things that are disappointing this year. So I've had some pretty bad experiences with relationships this year. So I've also had some experiences that are not so good with medical issues. I've also had some experience with some, just some disappointing stuff with job, that kind of stuff. So I'm still looking for a job, a new job in office, and I'm getting a little bit discouraged. So this year's been very interesting. So Happy New Year, and hope everyone has a good time. But my point of the video is, or running off, is don't expect this channel ever to become like a crazy, hashtag crazy channel, because typically that's not what tobacco channels become. So, and for people who are wondering, like, wow, Smoking Essie, you've been on YouTube for so long, and you have only like 2,000, 3,000 subscribers, that's typically what tobacco channels get. Anyway, big ass here for life, bye. Very happy New Year. See you in 2017, bye.